In the next elections, I think the government is completely burned. I mean, I'm sure about that. Morocco thinks the same because, you know, if they attacked after we gave them the World Cup, we gave them the Western, we gave them everything, and they have attacked. So they don't respect the actual government. That's why I am afraid that another attack may take place on the next elections next year because it's a perfect moment with huge instability in Spain. But generally speaking, the government is they are cooked. They want to go on holidays. Too many crises or of any kind, corruption, fires, this thing. So it may not affect the government because they are already paralyzed. They don't want to do anything. The foreign minister has not appeared in the whole crisis. They were. I've spoken with people from the MFA and in our foreign minister. They were, just saying that everything is back to Ministry of Interior and they were calling to sub-Saharan countries by phone, and they have been working mainly on the UN agency positions, and that was the work they were doing on the day of the attack. I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Obviously, you are not the portavoz, the speaker of the Spanish army or the CNI.
sure.
But I know, of course, that even though you are not close, but you can hear things coming from there. What's the mood in these two institutions? Because I I think that CNI worked very seriously on this case since a lot of time, but I don't see their outcome when it is. So what's the mood now?
Well, so you mentioned really two different things: armed forces and secret services. Regarding the secret services, to be honest, I don't know what to think. I'm not sure about the relation with the government. I guess it may not be, ideal. But I think if they knew this was going, I mean, like they alerted the government. This is said in Spain, and I can trust that they alerted in some way. But I'm wondering how did they do it and to what degree? Because degree is key here. It's not like there's going to be assaults in Ceuta and Melilla, big assaults. Then,
Mm.
there's a hybrid attack ongoing by Morocco that it's going to be huge, bigger than the 2021. So, first of all, no, I'm not sure about what our secret services have done in this case. Regarding the armed forces, our officers are taught since the academy, they are experts on obeying. They may have their personal opinions. They probably don't like this, but they obey and they won't show up their emotions.
Mm.
While the soldiers, the troops, for sure, this is not well liked. This is felt like huge indignity, lack of honor, lack of braveness. The people is like a general Spanish citizenship, pissed off.
Yeah. So last question. I won't take much time from you. I know you are
Oh,
a
please.
little busy. Um, What's your take on this idea that other governments, other countries might be involved? Because the public rumor is saying that USA, Israel, they are punishing Spain for that. Do they go into a very tactical or really tactical move such as this one, or you think that it's something else?
Um, well, it's not like the political room. It was said by
Yeah.
the transport minister. He likes to tweet a lot. Is this kind of politician, and he tweeted like, "Oh, now we know who was behind the attack," which is funny because if you acknowledge that they are behind the attack, you should do something, right? Your country is attacked by third powers, so they don't react to Morocco. They won't react to Israel. They won't react to the US. They won't do anything. But apart from that, do they have a role in this? I think so. The United States, mainly, the Israeli lobby, has we could say, some background, some background paper to play in this game. Yeah, they have influenced a little bit some very precise parts of the United States political apparatus. But it's mainly like, let's say, a background. I mean, it is key that the Moroccans feel. I think this is the thing. They feel that they have the support of Israel and the U.S., and they have had some declarations, some statements in that sense, and for sure some calls by Trump, by Netanyahu, telling them, "Okay, go ahead. We are not sure of the what are you going to do, but yeah, you can pressure Spain a little bit. It is good for the U.S. because it will force Spain to spend more money in defense. Because imagine." If Morocco is able to close the gap with our armed forces, that would be very dangerous. And also for the Israel is good because finally Spain finds punishment for our active position, moral and idealistic regarding Gaza. So I don't think they are highly involved nor something, but it's okay for them.